It's day 10 of our November 2024 Royal Princess Cruise to New Zealand. Today we're sailing into Auckland, the city of sails and the largest city in New Zealand. Not the capital is Wellington, my hometown. We didn't visit Wellington this cruise, sadly. Hi, it's Trish from A Kiwi Australian Travels. It's early in the morning. We've just come back from breakfast and are watching the ship sail into Auckland harbour. We'll be docking at Prince's Wharf, where we can walk off the ship straight into the downtown shopping district of Auckland City. However, we've decided to visit the Auckland Museum. We catch a local bus, then take a walk to the museum, which is situated in the Auckland domain. Easier to have taken a tour bus or even taken a taxi. The museum seems to be nestled at the top of Auckland's domain. Haere mai, welcome. The museum incorporates the Auckland War Memorial, which you'll see a little bit later. Admission is free for Auckland residents. New Zealand residents donations invited, international visitors $32. We looked at the Stories of Auckland exhibit. I show snippets of only a few of the exhibits here. That's an impressive shell. Kiwi feather cloak. Another long staff. I do like the carving on the end. Next is the Maori court. You can see the waka or war canoe. Just walking alongside, we'll get a better view looking back again. But just to give you an idea of the length of it. This is a raised storehouse. Just love the carving. So intricate. Now we've moved on to the War Memorial section of the museum.
This is a cannon. It doesn't really say what it is. Clearly a shipboard one, I would think. Doesn't tell us much about it. Yeah, fascinating thing. It's one of these in the Australian War Memorial as well, but it's a V1.
And the mystery of the cannon is solved. It's a French 8-pounder bronze cannon captured by the British at the Battle of Waterloo in 1815.
And this is The South African War of 1899 to 1902, which is obviously, we know it as the Boer War, Hall of Memories.
Rob enjoyed looking at the Spitfire gallery.
This diorama says it all. It's a 25-pounder used by the British, the Australians and the New Zealanders. 25-pound field gun to shell Monte Cassino, smash it into pieces. No different from warfare today.
A memorial to Bomber Command made by Weta Workshop. We moved on to the natural history
waka.
galleries.
And that's a kakapo.
Yeah.
Kakapo. He's one of the world's largest flightless birds, isn't he?
It is a...
And what are these cricket-like things?
They're weta.
They are in fact a weta.
Weta, yeah.
And that's a hawk of some sort, obviously.
Kaka.
And then there's a kiwi.
Yeah, no, so it's kiwi.
Yep. And then there's some other birds at the top there. I don't know what they
Yeah, the
are.
one on the right with the white plume and its throat is a tui.
Oh.
Fossils!
My goodness me, look. Look at this. A sea creature. Wow. And then here,
And the rocks. It's true.
things.
And then they
Bivalve of some sort. I know not what that is. Ammonites. Shellfish. Trish, can you just stand up against that fossil for scale? That is an ammonite. That is quite large. I've never seen a fossil of that size, of that species before.
Giant ammonite. Lithoceras taheroensis. This fossilized ammonite is 145 million years old. It was found by an amateur paleontologist near Taharor on the North Island's west coast in 1977.
Wow.
Very few giant ammonites and the largest to have lived in the Jurassic times. It took 3 days to excavate
This ammonite is a replica, but gee, it's amazing. Really amazing. Look at that. Yet another example, time and time again, of ancient creatures. A family of plesiosaurs. They've all died out, the plesiosaurs, as far as we know.
I think that one is a mosasaur. The original skeleton of this comes from late Cretaceous in the USA. And here is a replica of a moa.
We're going to see Trish coming in for scale now, up against the moa. It's a reconstructed moa, quite a large one obviously. Huge creature, look at it. There's Trish and there's the moa. It is huge, genuinely huge.
So this was the largest of the 9 species of moa that once lived in New Zealand, reaching 3 metres tall in his upright standing position. Tallest bird known, but other extinct birds in Australia and Madagascar were heavier. Only females grew this big, the males being much smaller. Moa had 4 toes, but the reduced hind toe is not shown here. The reconstruction using emu feathers was built around 1914.
Okay, so it's reconstructed using emu feathers.
Okay, we have the rhea from South America. Then we have the ostrich, the Australian emu, the Australian cassowary, and here's a kiwi. This is a tuatara. It's not a lizard. It is the only surviving member of the reptile group Sphenodontidae, or Sphenodon. Closest relatives died out at least 60 million years ago. I have actually seen a living tuatara in Victoria University of Wellington had one in its biology, probably no, it wouldn't have been biology department, it would have been zoology department. Moa skeletons and more. Just over from the other side. And here we come through to some skeletons. Of different Moa species.
Was it? I don't know how big it was. It's a plesiosaur. There's Trish for scale. There you go.
That's a replica.
Yeah. Wow. It's a huge problem. Yeah. Stoat will eat kiwi eggs every time, won't he?
Yeah.
Probably even murder the kiwis.
Particularly the baby ones, yes, I suspect so.
So, one, which one's number 1? That one there, isn't he? That one there?
There is the
here's the great spotted kiwi. The little spotted kiwi is number 2, which is this one here. And number 3 is the
Kiwi Nui, North Island brown kiwi.
He's up on the stand there.
And number 4 is Takuika chick, southern brown kiwi.
Yep. And there's the stoat, the greatest threat to them, really. And there you can see where they're found in New Zealand on the map.
Young kiwi are extremely vulnerable to stoat. There's the kakapo, the takahe, and that I think is a juvenile takahe. Number 3 is the pukeko. Number 4 is the waka. 5, the banded rail. Number 6 is a New Zealand robin. And then number 7 is the tomtit. And down here we have a black stilt. And here we have a pied stilt.
A little Kiwi skeleton and
White feathers, shaggy feathers.
Yeah.
And these ostrich and kiwi feathers are typical of the loose shaggy feathers of the flightless rat.
these are skeletons and photographs of species recently extincted.
The larger skeleton is Haast's eagle, the smaller one Hawkins rail.
I'm going to take a photo of the plaque. We'll have a look at it when I get back.
We very much enjoyed our time exploring the Auckland Museum. We took a taxi back to the wharf and reboarded the Royal Princess. Later that evening we had dinner at the Crown Grill. I'll cover that in a separate video. As the ship left Auckland Harbour, we passed Rangitoto Island, thought to be formed by an eruption around 600 years ago. It certainly made for a spectacular sight as we left the harbour. Same shot as the last one, this time from the promenade deck, which is just a little weeny bit below. It's the deck below our cabin. Of course, there's much more to see in the city. I'm sure we'll be back on more cruises to New Zealand and we'll show you some more of the highlights. Tomorrow we'll visit the beautiful Bay of Islands. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to A Kiwi Australian Travels. Oh, and like the video if you feel so inclined. Bye for now.